Hello viewers of the Donald Daily Show. Today we will be exploring the career of a microbiologist with our star reporter, Donaldo Gagne. To you, Donald. Hello everyone. We at the labs of Donald is Awesome Incorporated, the leading company in pharmaceutical manufacturing and research. Let's take a look. Hello, I'm Donatello, the lead microbiologist of the research division here at the company. So Donatello, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do? As head of the research department, I've been tasked with studying different types of viruses, bacteria, and fungi in hopes of making medicines that can potentially cure different diseases. So why don't you take us to your lab now? Welcome to the lab. This is a very sterile place where we conduct different experiments with these different microorganisms. Some of the most important tools in the lab are the incubators, where we store, grow, and harvest different cultures of microorganisms. We also have different dry and wet ovens to sterilize our different tools. We also have different freezers, refrigerators, and microwaves where we can store and preserve different chemicals used for experimentation. Now Donatello, we know you are focused on the study of microbes and the creation of medicines, but are there any other types of microbiologists? Of course, there are many different types of microbiologists. There are microbiologists that specifically study bacteria, viruses, or fungi. There are also many different microbiologists, such as industrial microbiologists. These people study different microbes in hopes of destroying them in places that they've built up in industrial parks and industries. There's also the environmental microbiologist, who studies how microbes infect the environment. And their goal is to use this information to clean up oil spills or places where microorganisms have built in where they're not supposed to be. In my case, I'm a clinical microbiologist who uses microbes to create medicine. Overall, microbiologists study microbes, however, their goals differ in the endgame. So what type of education does someone need in order to become a microbiologist, Donatello? Well, in order to head a research team like I am right now, you have to have a PhD. However, any entry-level research position, a bachelor's degree is sufficient. The degree needed is in microbiology or any related science such as biochemistry. After graduating from college, many researchers go to a postdoctoral position where they learn and study from people of higher positions. From there, they can either get a permanent job as a researcher or become a teacher. So what is the income of a microbiologist? Well, the entry-level median pay is around $44K. It then maxes out around $58, and the minimum pay is around $34 per year. What are some pros and cons in your line of work? Some pros for the job is that it has a high outlook, meaning the job is going to grow a lot in the future. It also has a lot of variety in industry. Like I said, there are many different microbiology positions. It also has regular hours, and you do a lot of good work for the environment, and overall it's beneficial for the human race. Some cons are that you have a lot of student debt as a result of your long education. And the job also has possible exposure and health risks that you should know about. And you have to deal with a really strict protocol to make sure you don't get exposed with these harsh chemicals or microbes. Thank you, Donatello, for your input. I hope all of you have learned what it is to be a microbiologist and what they do for a living. Thank you all.